All right, welcome back. We're rebranding the channel. This is going to be moved over to my old YouTube channel that I just rebranded, and the obviously the name is going to be Candlelight Data. Okay, we're going to get into it. First things first. Let's actually go over to sentiment analysis. Um, Obviously, we're bearish. We know it's bearish. I woke up, 2 hours before the close and started buying because everything just got hammered. That's I don't buy during the first 2 or 3 hours of the day, right? I buy near the close, and when buyers step in, and all the algos in the charts will show that the algos start kicking in at 11:20. Right? You have buyers right here where the low is in on the 5 minute candle, right? It's arguable that this is going to continue selling off, but we're almost there. So I only expect 1, 2 more days of selling, and then that's it. This is actually Cloudflare, but we're gonna go to the futures. Okay, same deal. Uh, let's see. This is roughly out. Yeah, Algos kicked in at 11:20. So this is, dude. This market is so predictable, dude. They're really trying to hold it up right now. You can see buyers want these prices. Uh, and Nasdaq's gonna show the same thing. Yeah, Nasdaq's basically gonna show the same thing right there. Right. Um, so let me just delete these trend lines. They're not really going to help you. There's just for my own sort of amusement. You can see, well, I'll delete that one. Obviously, the top is now here at 11,000. We didn't get back there. We came up short. That's fine. We'll retest that eventually. We're now below the 200. Anything you're buying below the 200 right now, even though we can continue to melt down below the 200, that's fine. This likely will dive. I just said that. But as this rolls over and continues to go flat, I expect the floor to be in around 10,400. And the reason being is because no matter how much it drops, okay, we are in a pandemic situation. Okay, I am buying tech today, right? Tech. I sold my bank positions and I bought tech, right? If you look at these positions, dude, look at this. Look at this death, dude. Right there at the close. Let's see. Make sure these strikes are correct. 47. Yeah. 47 basically right here. Yeah, we're correct. So we're right here at the bottom, buying at the bottom. We're not buying up here. That was just really, really stupid, dude, for you to try to catch a falling knife at 7 a.m. Even if you had your buy order down here at 154, that's just, it's not good, dude. You have to let it really ride down. And, it even got away from me right here. I started buying at 149. I think I bought. Yeah, I bought it when the algos really started kicking it in. So they kicked in around 11:20. So I was starting to buy at 149, but then it ran away from me. Now, some positions worked out in my favor. So I held off on TSU because it's not really oversold. Didn't hear about this company. Someone told me about this company today. I'm going to look into this tomorrow, see how we do. You can see that they really started buying it up here 10 minutes before the close. I could have entered some, but I think we can roll down to the 200. So we're not going to be that out of the money even if we bought here, but I just want to make sure I get a good entry. We're not really oversold. That volume is not, you know, it's a little bit different. Now the biotech companies, some of these were I flipped this morning at 7 8. See, we flipped it up. I sold into that, and then we wrote it down. Now we're getting to that last hammer stage on some of these biotech companies, dude. Some of them, not all of them. I mean, look at where we are, dude. I mean, April. Come on, dude. I mean, you at some fundamental level, you either believe in this company or you don't. Straight up, straight up, dude. Some of these companies, like, I never heard of this company, but I look at the 4900 EMA, right, 52. I could hold this long term, or I can just sell into that rally tomorrow and free up that net liquidity for other positions. Like, here's Auto Home. Okay, I had to average down. That's fine. We're starting to get out of the money a little bit on this, but look, dude, the floor is going to be in. Like these companies, some of these Chinese companies, like China's not going to allow their companies just get hammered, right? Like, and Americans are going to step in because China largely has their pandemic situation under control. CDLX, you can now. This is what I'm saying. The algo stepped in at 11:20, right? And some of these positions held into the close. So I will not add to these positions until they go below my strike. And really, I want to probably have them go below the last wick right there. right? And go into this territory of 67 or below 67, right? But because, again, we're below that 200, I'm not worried. And again, these are technology companies, dude. These are major companies in the NASDAQ, right? C Limited. Look at that power, dude. Right in the aftermarket, dude. They want in at these prices. Again, C Limited, hot company. Got to be careful. Starting to get below the 200, right? 4900 EMA is on the 2 minutes up here at 111. I could just flip this tomorrow, right? Because it's very risky. It's very, very, very overextended. But again, this company is probably going to go to like 150, right? Eventually, not anytime soon, but eventually, right? And again, we're buying right in this previous range, right? Investors stepped in when it went to the 200. I'm okay buying down here in the 90s if it drops deeply below the 200, right? Datadog. Let's just go through some of these quickly. See? Bought in right here. Looks like there's strikes down here. We're in the money. We're going to let Datadog ride. I like Datadog, right? Going forward. MongoDB. It's a no-brainer, dude. It's a no-brainer on MongoDB. You wait for the algos. It didn't kick back. It's a lower high. We're off to the races right now, at least. We're losing momentum, but this is on a 2 minute. This is nothing. This is what you want to look at. Now, here's the thing. We're not oversold on MongoDB. That's fine. Look at where the buyers are. I want to get in below 200 or at 200 next. Microsoft. I bought in at earnings. This is the last time I ever do this, ever. I will never trade earnings again, ever. Okay? I don't care what company it is. Okay? It's a 50-50 coin toss. Do not trade earnings. I'm telling you, you're going to get wrecked. Okay? I got wrecked. That's fine. It's Microsoft. Where do you think I averaged down today? Below the 200. Right here. I'm dropping it slowly. Next stop is below 200. Anything below 200, I'm buying. Okay? I can even wait to 196, 195, which I might do, right? Because I'm already I'm 35 shares deep in this right now, right? That's nothing. That's a small, dude. That position's laughable, dude. Okay? There's funds down here buying thousands of shares of Microsoft. Thousands of shares down here at 200 because they know they just crushed earnings, dude, right? This is going to continue to sell off. I likely will not add to Microsoft because it's one of those companies, dude, where this is going to go to 215, 220, 225, 230. We know this fundamentally because it's Microsoft. They're reloading, dude. Look, if I can drop this low, if this gaps down out of the gate tomorrow deeply to 198 or so, I buy more. I drop the strike down to like 207, okay? And then we'll be basically what I'm trying to show here, right here, this is the 2 minute, this is the 2 hour, obviously, right? We're below the 200 on the 2 hour. On the 2 minute, we're deeply below the 4900 EMA, right? So if we go back in time, let's see if I can just do this real quick. We're going to go back in time. We're going to go to the 2 minute, okay? And I want to show you this. Yeah, we're going to have to turn this on here. Okay. Look what happens every time we go below this 4900 EMA. Okay, every time we go below the 4900 EMA, it's power. It's straight power, right? That's all I'm going to say. Now, my strike is terrible because I played the earnings and I didn't flip short because it's Microsoft. I'm not going to take a chance gambling shorting Microsoft because it just went to 215, right? And then back here in July 13th, it was also 215. So again, my theory is a lot of these big tech companies are going to be range bound. We're going to jump back up to 215. So again, out of the gate, if it dips, I buy more. Okay, I buy more, and then I buy more at the close. I want to get up to 50 shares of Microsoft, dude. Okay, because I can eventually get my money back in terms of break even, right? At bare minimum. And then obviously profit is going to be on the table if you just hold long enough. Now go back to the 2 hour. All right. Let's move on. Net. Okay, Net is not oversold yet. Only bought 10 shares because it's not oversold. KC not oversold. We're in probably, what is that? KC. We're already in the money here. Yeah. Change this green line. So we're not oversold in this company, but I can out of the gate sell this at a profit tomorrow if it gaps further. We're just not oversold yet. I mean, or I can just hold my shares and wait until it's more oversold. We're already below the 200 there. VIE, This one, as you can see, my strikes right there. I mean, did you either believe in the company or not fundamentally? I mean, I like, this is the March drop and April accumulation, like off pattern, right? I don't know if we're going to get another one of those. I mean, this is a clean 45-degree angle down. This security is likely to go back to, 40, 41, $42. I can hold this security and buy more as it drops. I'm not too worried about it. AstraZeneca, I mean, we're in a pandemic. It's AstraZeneca. Now, obviously, they're the same thing. Just a clean trend down. But, 56 as a strike, not out of that money compared to people that are just sobbing if they bought at 60 or 59. But again, if you long hold this company, you have nothing to worry about, dude. Again, you're starting to accumulate below the 200, right? We're deeply, deeply oversold, right? Deeply oversold. Now, this RSI is set to 5. Even if I set it to 10, we're oversold, right? If I set it to 14, we're getting there, right? So I set it to 5 just for a faster entry, right? To give me the option to be able to swing this if I want to, right? I can swing it. This is telling me I can swing this right here, right? Sometimes it just takes off, but I like to get in and get out. I don't really like running, like letting my money ride and trying to guess when these parabolic moves are going to come in, right? Because then this happens, right? It's a full retracement. It doesn't even give you a chance for further accumulation. Now I'll tell you this: if some big funds didn't liquidate at the top, which looks like they did, this is a lot of buying. So I hope people out there that are stuck in this position are just averaging down, because this to me is a good company. QCOM. Okay, this company just does not go on sale that often, dude. It's been a while. It's been a while since June. This is it's below the 200, right? And what I'm trying to show here, that it really doesn't like to go below like 85, 88, right? So I'm buying at 89 at the top of the range there. We're not truly oversold yet, but again, I just like buying at the close in the security. Let's see again where the strike was. Yeah, 89.69 right there. So I mean, am I worried? No, not really, because if this drops another $5, fine. I'll long hold QCOM. I mean, it's QCOM, dude. Again, buyers are stepping in across the board on a lot of these securities, right? I can see them in the aftermarket. That's why they like to pump it in aftermarket. They like to get in, push, and then drive it, dude. This is deeply sold off. This has been selling off since July 6th, dude. July 2nd. It's been just been hammered, dude. Right? Hammered. Below the 200. That's all I need. That's all I need on the 2 hour, right? And I'm telling you, it's getting stopped out. It's getting stopped, right? That's really the floor. I mean, it can definitely dip below. You got to be smart on where you add, right? So where you add is going to be below 40, basically, right? Facebook. Look at that, dude. What the I mean, dude, someone just stepped in. Someone wanted in a big way. And then someone's like, no, we're going lower. So what this see, a lot of people miss this stuff. Somebody just wanted to get in deeply. They think Facebook's going to go to 250 or 260. Okay? Right? They just push the book. That's insane, dude. They just push the book so hard, right? Now, there's obviously people saying, no, we're getting out on Facebook. That's fine. That's bulls and bears fighting. But what I'm trying to say right now, tomorrow out of the gate, if Facebook drops, I'm buying, because someone stepped in. Someone stepped in, right? And that's all I need to know. Someone with some big. Now, you can say, okay, that's aftermarket volume, whatever. But, dude, volume is volume, and pushing the book is pushing the book, right? And I'm telling you right now, last time this security was down here at 233 was July 1st, roughly, July 2nd, June 24th, May 26th. It's just like this rain. It's just so much damage, dude. Below the 200 on Facebook. Anytime a major company like this goes below the 200, you need to consider buying, because no matter how deep it drops, no matter the March drop, deeply, deeply, deeply below the 200, dude. Buy. Profit. Buy more, right? Buy more, right? I'm telling you, dude. It doesn't matter how deep it drops below 200. Facebook is just one of those companies, dude, that will always bounce back. It's like this company is likely to be around for almost ever, dude. It's one of those companies just not it's not going to lose. AYX bought at the close. I like this company personally. This is why I bought this. I will likely sell into the gap up in the morning. 165, 166. It just like they like to push this hard. They like to step on the gas on AYX, but this is not oversold. Even if I get trapped, I can buy more down at 157, 156. I'll probably even set buy orders down here at 155. Buy another 15, 20 shares. I like this company personally. KMI was thinking about buying it, hesitated around uh right there around noon Pacific. I want to get in at 14 personally. I think KMI is a great company. Oil and gas though is kind of freaking me out, and their dividends insane. I think their dividends like 14% or something. So I'm chilling on KMI. But I'm watching you KMI because deeply is oversold. Bought like 5 shares of this. We're not truly oversold yet. I wanted it to go lower. Someone stepped in and bought that. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, dude, it's all the aftermarket. Look at this hammer right here. I wish dude, I think I was up. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger at 125. This is a brilliant trade, dude. Brilliant trade. 20 shares right there. You would have already been in the money. Going forward, PayPal. Not interested at those prices. We're just not oversold yet, in my opinion. I want to get in down here in this block. I don't know. I don't think it's going to drop that far, but to me, PayPal's overvalued. I don't know enough about their entire, revenue model, and I know what they do. I use PayPal, but how they're doing financially, etc. I mean, they're probably doing amazing during a pandemic, but I just want to get in personally down here in these wicks personally. But this security is likely to go back to 185 eventually. Cialogy, I had to step in, dude. I mean, dude, it's in so much pain. Let's see what my strike is on that. Just double check. 173.57. So 173.57. So not out of that money that much, but this has more downside easily. I'll be buying below the 200 or below the 50. That's good enough for me because look, when it goes below the 50, it skyrockets. Below the 50, skyrockets. Below the 50, skyrockets. So below the 50, it's dude. Once this company's below the 50, it's game on. People like that company. CrowdStrike, I had to go in, dude. It's obvious why. Look, we're below 200. It's CrowdStrike, cybersecurity. We're good. JD below 200. I'm in. No questions asked. PD. Sorry, I'm chasing this down. Billionaires run this company in China. I think the second richest man in China is either a director, board member, or CEO. It's insane, dude. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, I don't care how much this drops. I'm gonna be buying this, dude. Work. Someone stepped in, pushed it right above my strike. I just didn't add heavy down here because work is not oversold yet. Well, it's oversold below the 200, but it's not oversold on this indicator because they really jacked it up at when the algos kicked in at 1120. So I want to buy more basically when it dips down to 29. This company is going back to 32, 33, 34 at some point. I will likely just hold this. Marvel, chasing this down. This is just getting more and more oversold. I mean, from the top, right? Let's see what my strike is. Just double check this. Yeah, 35. Yeah, so we're right here. Out of the money a little bit. Not too worried about it. This is semiconductors. Let's be real, dude. This is going back to 36. I will probably buy more once this gets down to the oversold area. When buyers start stepping in, I will be buying this up. This is a semiconductor company during a pandemic, dude. Okay, technology is moving forward. Again, therapeutics, biotechnology. Let's check SRPT. 61.92. We're right on there, right at the bottom, dude. I mean, what more of an entry? You're buying all these wicks. Now, my next entry is going to be down there below 158, below the 200, right? Point of control, basically anything below 159. This is likely to sell down more, but we're getting there, dude. It's not much. There's not much more. They can drop it, and I just think that, minimum, we're going back to 163, 164. Again, a lot of these companies are going to show the same thing. This one's kind of making me a little angry. It's all right. 114.39. It's not a big deal. Again, semiconductors, dude. What do you want? right until they sold it down again deeply. I chased it early, but that's fine. You're below the 200, dude. I'm telling you, dude. This is gonna go back to 116. This doesn't matter time, dude. This is semiconductors during a pandemic, dude. This is definitely getting to the oversold level. So I can buy this up once it wants to get drilled one more time, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking out of the gate tomorrow. They sell it off, maybe for an hour, 2 hours. I sit back, I wait. Okay, look for the daily lows, buy, and then buy some more at the close, and you do that all the way down, dude. GS, yeah, a little sour about it. I mean, I thought Goldman was definitely oversold, so I didn't buy more. I bought a little bit today, but Goldman is going to be fine during this. I mean, they made their earnings, they crushed earnings, and they're going to crush it this entire year because their prop desk is going to just make so much money trading this market with volatility being this high. I mean, again, 195 is where I'm looking to add more, dude. I will probably buy 20 shares down here at 195 because it looks like it's going straight towards there. Now, we're oversold, so I expect a kickback. If we jump and pop up aggressively, I'll probably liquidate GS looking for it to go lower. Buyers are stepping in. We're below the 200, obviously on the 2 minute, deeply below the 4900 EMA on the 200. I mean, 207 is where this is likely to go. Maybe 206, 207. So I'm going to be in the money either way. But what can you do? I mean, buyer stepped in. Right here in the aftermarket, it's really all right. I mean, it's Goldman. We know it's going to be fine. It likes to run hard. It likes to drop hard. They like to drop the hammer. This has been selling off, by the way, since July 15th. So this is a solid, 8 days of selling, right? They like to sell it down. All right. They like to sell it down for weeks. So 8 days, maybe again, go to sleep. Go to sleep on it. Buy down at 196. If they want to flip it up, let's power it up, because look, lower high right here. This could potentially be the next lower high, and we take off to 220. Back up we go. So we'll just see. We'll see how that plays out. Baidu had to step in, dude. Buyers are stepping in as the aftermarket. Sold off deeply. All the algos again kicked in at 1120. And it's just likely to go back up to, I think, 126, 127. I'm probably going to just hold this. Buy more if it goes below 118, 117. You see that? See this volume spike down here? That's what I want right there. So buy more, when it dips. This is likely to keep selling down. I mean, the reality is this: we're below 200. We're oversold nearly on the 2 hour. But look, we're below these green EMAs, and we're not bullish until we're back above it. We're not bullish again until what? We're back above it, and it takes off. You get disconnected from the 8, get disconnected from all these EMAs down here, and it sells down. But we're also in a downtrend, so that's why you got to be careful. But this is obviously getting short squeezed, dude. We can see it, dude. You see this red, dude. This is what this is, right? This is power up. Obviously, the green is power up. You don't sell into the power, right? You don't want to sell into this. You want to start selling into the red, right? As soon as that, at least wait until you see some crazy bars like this, pop off on the pre-market, and then sell into the next rally down, right? So you get the point. So forth and so on. Rapid 7 is something I'm looking at buying once it gets down to 200. Edit. It looks like we're already in the money. Are we in this? Edit. Yeah, we're in the money already. So move this up. 40 shares of this. Again, dude, I don't want to put massive risk on, dude. Like I said, I knew this market was going to roll over. Someone messaged me today. Let's go back to the futures. We're really exhausting this. I mean, I knew this move was coming. Go to the 2 hour. The reason why I knew this was coming, because I knew that 11,000 was the top, right? And I knew once these red bars were printed, once we start losing momentum, right? Once we start, this was obviously the top, dude. I mean, I don't know what else to say. There's so many factors. 1, momentum loss. 2, parabolic run up, arguably a parabolic run up from the last time we were down here at the end of the month. I personally doubled my money in a week. How much money do you think funds have made? They've got to rebalance. We are at the end of the month. Most funds start rebalancing on the 25th. I expect selling for 2 more days, dude. But I'm buying. What do you think I'm buying? I'm buying what is selling off, right? I'm buying what is selling off. I'm buying what I know is safe. I know that no matter how much they sell it down, dude, no matter if this drops another 1,000 points, I will sit there and wait. I will wait, right? And here's the thing. I can even wait until the future starts showing power and then go in, right? And that's sometimes you need to be that disciplined. I mean, if we look at the P&L, right? Let's look at the P&L, okay? Here we are. Microsoft hurt me. ADI is hurting me. Auto Home is getting away from me. Those are 3 positions right there that I didn't have on. We wouldn't even lost that much money today. You know, some of these positions, PDD, VIE, CTX, they can run away from me because the velocity is so fast and going down so fast, right? But, dude, look at the companies I'm buying, dude. AstraZeneca, Baidu, Slack, Apple, Cialgenix, AYX, right? JD, QCOM, right? Vertex, right? Beyond Meat, C Limited, CrowdStrike, MongoDB, Datadog. These are also 2 biotech companies, I believe. So what do you think I'm buying? I'm buying what is selling off, dude. I'm buying at the close. I'm buying most of these strikes, with the exception of maybe Microsoft. As I just showed you, most of these strikes are right the cheapest you can possibly get right now, given the dynamics of the sell-off. So there's an auction always in the market. We wait until the close. This is diving aggressively, right? You buy at the close, right? Boom. Likely to gap up. You have a choice right there to sell or let the market continue puking and doing its thing, and you buy more as it goes down. Because, dude, think about it. This is a 200 EMA, right? So just the math on that real quick. Well, there's about 3 bars a day, so 200 divided by 3, 66 days. So at most, you'll be waiting 2 months to get your money out, assuming that it takes 2 months to get back above the 200. Now, I don't know about you, but I know that it's very high likelihood that this gaps in the morning. I have the choice right there to sell out at a profit, right? But some of these positions, I mean, it's like, do I really think it's going to take 66 days potentially for, Microsoft or QCOM to get back up to $92? No, I don't. I think within 2 weeks that the price will be back at 92. So again, the further this dips tomorrow, because we're just not there yet. This is not showing any real buying. I mean, well, that's not true, because they were buying right here. So people are trapped, deeply trapped right now. This is either retail, these are funds, and those funds either reverse their trades and fall all the way down if they have that discipline to immediately just flip it, right? And you can see the sell-off started of many of these tech companies at 7 a.m. this morning. The gas was just, the fire was put on, at 9. And so basically, this is why I love the 2 hour, because it allows you just to step back. Like, the way I trade mostly is to sell into the rallies, right? And buy at the close, right? The rallies are usually in the morning, right? Because they like to trap you. They like to trap you in the morning, and they just sell it down aggressively. But some of these companies, to me, are just not completely sold off yet. But you can start building a position, right? You can start building a position. It was foolish of me to buy Microsoft. That's really the only position that I'm sort of hamstrung about. I mean, this is just really stupid of me to buy playing the earnings. It's just nonsense. Even though they crushed it, it's always a 50-50. It's always a 50-50. Goldman was a little different because look, they barely moved today, even though there was a deep sell-off. So yeah, I'm out of the money, but I bought below the 200, so that was just a better entry, right? So, yeah, we're gonna leave that there. Let's go to news. Yeah, First Energy's up, of course. We knew that. I should have just held my First Energy. I don't know why I didn't do that. Whatever. Let's actually look at the strike on that real quick. Yeah, that was just, see. Yeah, I should have just held. Actually, 356. Interesting. Okay, so out of the gate, I could have sold. Interesting. I wonder if it's going to dump back down. Maybe 25, 24. Just don't like buying companies that were implicated in fraud. Okay. Let's see. Texas hospitalizations are up. Yeah, we know, but that's why I'm buying tech, because no matter how hard it gets hit, retail, brick and mortar, airlines, entertainment, right? I'm buying tech, dude. Period. Period. So, yeah. All right. Not seeing anything. Yeah, just basically just down day. COVID hit Southwest Airlines. Yeah, that's why, of course, I didn't buy airlines. You got to use your brain a little bit, dude. Skyworks, I'm going to be looking to buy here soon. Earning per share were down. Twitter. See where Twitter's at. They probably took a hit today. Nope. Twitter's skyrocketing, dude. Again, if anything, you would short Twitter here, but I don't short. I'm just saying. 2 red bars, take out 2 green bars, parabolic move, oversold, overbought, losing momentum. Now, this is an aftermarket, so volume is dying. We know that. But they skyrocketed with momentum. Usually it's by tomorrow, right? Tomorrow I expect selling this instrument off. I'm looking to get in below 34 or below the 200 because it's that tech, dude. Look, nearly to the 200, took off. Nearly to the 200, took off. Nearly below the 200, below the 200, below the 200, rewarded. Below the 200, rewarded. Below the 200, deeply, deeply, deeply below 200, just averaging down, averaging down, averaging down, averaging down. Buying more when the buyers are really stepping in here, stepping on the gas, parabolic move up, sell, reload at the 200, right there at 33, takes off, goes all the way up to $40. Amazing, dude, absolutely amazing. So again, it's that discipline. Okay, it's that discipline. Again, this is going to be the new channel for going forward. Yeah, we're gonna get this uploaded. I'm gonna go ahead and provide the links to the new channel in the description. And yeah, we'll upload obviously this video as well on the other channel. So that's pretty much it. I mean, dude, dude, you buy when there's blood in the streets, dude. I mean, this is really the only position that I'm really upset about. I mean, opened up PDD early, but I was already in this. I like this security personally, dude. I know that this security is going to be absolutely fine. If it wants to go all the way down, I will buy more all the way down, dude. Below the 200. Guess what happens when we go below the 200? Oh, wait, it doesn't even go below the 200, except for in March. Look, in March, it barely got hit, dude. It got hit in November, sold off in February. Buy. Reward, dude. Massive reward. This is correcting below 200. This is going to dive in. This is going to basically do something like this, where for maybe 1 or 2 months it sells off, but dude, they're accumulating at the best possible prices down here, dude. I'm telling you, right? And this security moves hard. Look, the security moves aggressive, dude. 7% move. If you got in, let's say at the bottom of that bar, it's 8% move. You get the point, right? Lunacy, dude. Absolute lunacy on this security. And guess where I'm buying? All the way at the bottom, dude. Way below all this price action. 10% moves nearly on these securities, on the security. That's what I'm looking for, dude. That's why I like this security. And I will be buying more and more and more as it drops, dude. I would love for it to go down all the way to 70, 73, 77. I think it's probably going to, I think the floor is going to probably be around 77, 74 to 77, dude. So Yeah, deeply, deeply sold off. This might show some weird Wyckoff pattern in the end. Some securities are just not sold off in my opinion yet, and those would be something like PayPal, where you can see, right, the potential floor. Volume starts dying down. Sorry. Right. Right. Keep your eye on PayPal. PayPal likes to run as well, but right now we're not below that 200. Dude. We're below the 50, so you could have bought today. But I want to get down below the 200. Net liquidity wise, we got 60,000 in the account. So again, I have that opportunity tomorrow to sell into the rally, free up that net liquidity. You know, see where we go tomorrow. Maybe we have another red day, but maybe I open up, sell into it. It gaps down further. I buy more, right? Like you have that opportunity, or you can just wait until the close, see what's really getting sold off deeply. You know, maybe that's something like CTX, right? We're buying all the way down here, right? Maybe CTX wants to take another dive, right? Right now in the aftermarket, it's at 45.60. Our strike's at 47. I mean, it's sitting down here, dude, right? Aftermarket, it's sitting down here at 45.50. That's the bid right there. So no one's buying this yet, but look at that death, dude. We're all the way back. People are angry. They are angry, dude. I mean, we are likely to go down to this potential level right here, right? So now this security is this security is getting to that point where it's like, dude, come on, man. We're pretty much oversold. It's going to be probably a potential slow death down, right? But that's just massive profit taking, dude. Yeah, that's massive profit take. They sold some here. They sold some here. You know, they probably sold some here. They sold some here. Sold some here, and then they unloaded everything right there, dude. And this is a signal for me personally when buying a tech company that I get in below the 200 at least, minimum below the 200, even though we're not oversold, minimum below the 200. You know, just death drop straight down, dude. This is a waterfall, just obviously a needle straight down, dude. You should be interested in buying at the close. I could have gotten a better strike if I just waited, but sometimes you just want to go in, dude. You want to go in and just make sure you're in, right? Because you can always buy more down here. You can always wait and just buy more. So yeah, we're gonna get this uploaded again. I'm not really seeing anything in the news. Let's just see if check briefing real quick. Turn this to dark mode. Protect your eyes. Okay. Yeah. Mega caps. Yeah. Nasdaq down 2%. That's why I bought. Yeah, we're not buying the Russell 2000 companies. Sorry, we're just not. Yeah, it was already. These were already selling off, dude. Tech, communication services are selling off already. Financials yes, we're up, but I sold into financials today, with the exception of holding Goldman, obviously. Tesla, yeah, I'm just not down 5%. I'm just not interested in buying Tesla unless it's below 200. Microsoft down 4%. That's fine. Let it drop more. I am interested in Amazon. Am interested in Google potentially. I don't agree with Goldman, because I just bought a MacBook, and when I was at the store, there were people lined up in Seattle, like wanting to get into the Apple store. So I just don't buy Goldman's. I don't buy that. I mean, dude, Apple is always working on something truly amazing. When the security drops $30, I mean, next stop is 360, and that's a 10% drop. That's 10% off Apple, dude. I mean, whatever. You know, I'm buying. I'm sorry, I bought 5 shares. I'll buy 5 shares every $5 drop. It's simple. You just average in, dude. Now Twitter is up aggressively. We're not buying that. Yeah, well, we know. That's why I'm buying tech, dude. Because jobless claims are going to just continue going up. Home sales on Friday is I'm not in REITs, but I expect home sales to be up, because interest rates are going down. For those people that were saving money for the last 10 years, it's a good time to buy a house, because they're probably dropping in value. In some places in the country, I and we know within a few weeks, stimulus is going to come in as well. I I will buy what is selling off. I will buy what's weak right now as it dips further and further. Buy at the close, right? That's fine. I will buy. I'm telling you right now, I'll buy Chinese companies, dude. I will buy Chinese companies as they dive more and more and more. Disappointing earnings on Microsoft? No, dude. Sorry. Disappointing earning reactions. Oh, the reactions to the earnings. Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, we knew these companies were overvalued. I just decided to play Microsoft like a fool. I mean, just I got caught up in the earnings play, and it's just not smart to do that because it's a 50-50. Historically, earnings are always a 50-50, and I do need to think a little bit more next time. I need to be playing in the 80-90%, not the 50%. And that's where it costs me. And that's fine because Microsoft is a big company. I will be buying down at 195, 190 if it wants to dip that low. Um, yeah, we're not in oil futures. Yeah, 23. We're still good. Yeah, well, gold gain. Yeah, but dude, what now? There's a bubble in gold. I mean, come on. Well, I mean, they shouldn't be harboring fugitive scientists. I mean, come on, dude. We got foreign operations in China right now as well. We're messing with them. They're messing with us. But dude, there's no point in really going crazy here. It is what it is. The superpowers are superpowers. Um, let's just go here. Type in the spy. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, see what people were saying. Okay. Uh oh. Uh oh. Yeah, it will pump regardless. You're right. As much as I want to disagree, you are right. And I will be buying more as tech sells off more because it's just I'm sorry, it's safe. It's safe. It's safe. Yep, bought the dip. I mean, it's gonna go higher and higher. Let's do the QQQ. Yeah, if they don't. I mean, the 20 moving average, I wouldn't even take that seriously, dude. Is that on the daily or the weekly? This is daily. Yeah, I mean, who knows? The 50 is probably down here. The 200 is probably down here. I mean, the QQQ could fall 30, 40, 50 points, but I would be buying all the way down because if you bought all the way down, guess what happened? It went all the way up because that's how much money is in the world. There's so much money, dude. There's just so much money in this game, dude. No one knows how it'll open tomorrow. Yep. Clean trend. It's likely to hit some sort of trend line like that, in my opinion. Personally, I'd rather buy companies because the QQQ is something I will buy like when it really bottoms out, and I know for a fact, you know, I mean, we're still so strong. It's gonna just I'm sorry. It's going to still just be so strong, dude. Yeah, exactly. Can I get my money in my account fast enough to buy the dip? That's a good point. No, do not go big, old girl. You're going to get wrecked. Yeah, we already know that. Exactly. There's not massive layoffs in the tech sector or something. That would be all over the news, dude. Black Friday. Yep. I don't buy inverse ETS, but I keep my eye on them. These calls. 28 million. Just massive amounts of money, dude. All right. That's it. We're going to get it uploaded. Thank you again for tuning in. The new channel is going to be in the YouTube description. And yeah, good luck trading tomorrow. Again, we have the opportunity. We had the opportunity to sell into the gas tomorrow. Just be wary that we can continue lower. Be smart. Be careful. Be intelligent. And yeah, look for more selling, because when you have that much damage, it's just likely to continue. So we'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, good luck trading.